Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Success is not so much what we have as it is what we are. We must all suffer one of 2 things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Successful people have libraries. The rest have big screen TVs. One of the greatest gifts you can give to anyone is the gift of your attention. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. Words do 2 major things. They provide food for the mind and create light for understanding and awareness. Time is more value than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. Don't say, if I could, I would. Say, if I can, I will. How long should you try? Until. Miss a meal if you have T.O., but don't miss a book. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. The more you care, the stronger you can be. To solve any problem, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. Your personal philosophy is the greatest determining factor in how your life works out. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely. Life is not just the passing of time. Life is the collection of experiences and their intensity. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. The big challenge is to become all that you have the possibility of becoming. You cannot believe what it does to the human spirit to maximize your human potential and stretch yourself to the limit. We must all wage an intense, lifelong battle against the constant downward pull. If we relax, the bugs and weeds of negativity will move into the garden and take away everything of value. Let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not you. The worst thing one can do is not to try, to be aware of what one wants and not give in to it. To spend years in silent hurt, wondering if something could have materialized, never knowing. I used to say, I sure hope things will change. Then I learned that the only way things are going to change for me is when I change. Resolve says, I will. The man says, I will climb this mountain. They told me it is too high, too far, too steep, too rocky, and too difficult. But it's my mountain. I will climb it. You will soon see me waving from the top or dead on the side from trying. The greatest gift you can give to somebody is your own personal development. I used to say, if you will take care of me, I will take care of you. Now I say, I will take care of me for you, if you will take care of you for me. Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Ideas can be life-changing. Sometimes all you need to open the door is just one more good idea. Human beings have the remarkable ability to turn nothing into something. They can turn weeds into gardens and pennies into fortunes. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Take time to gather up the past so that you will be able to draw from your experiences and invest them in the future. Learn how to turn frustration into fascination. You will learn more being fascinated by life than you will by being frustrated by it. We all have two choices. We can make a living or we can design a life. We must learn to apply all that we know so that we can attract all that we want. Don't borrow someone else's plan. Develop your own philosophy, and it will lead you to unique places. You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. That is something you have charge of. You don't have charge of the constellations, but you do have charge of whether you read, develop new skills, and take new classes. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they may have planned for you? Not much. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment, repeated every day. It is the accumulative weight of our disciplines and our judgments that leads us to either fortune or failure. The major reason for setting a goal is for what it makes of you to accomplish it. What it makes of you will always be the far greater value than what you get. Giving is better than receiving because giving starts the receiving process. One of the best places to start to turn your life around is by doing whatever appears on your mental I should list. Character is a quality that embodies many important traits, such as integrity, courage, perseverance, confidence, and wisdom. Unlike your fingerprints that you are born with and can't change, character is something that you create within yourself and must take responsibility for changing. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better. Learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of spirituality. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor, but without folly. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on Your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. Without constant activity, the threats of life will soon overwhelm the values. Start from wherever you are, and with whatever you've got. Discipline has within it the potential for creating future miracles. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune.